Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Winner Circle Monday. It's another episode of your favorite show, The Wunderkind Show. Check it out. Look, we won. Winners Monday. You feel what I'm saying? Victory Monday. Whatever you want to call it. That's what we're doing today. But I got something to touch on. And what I got to touch on is pretty simple. Why is J.K. Dobbins not being fed? I know. They're going to say, and some fans are going to, say, oh, we're trying to ease him back in. On that last play, I didn't see him. With the game on the line, I did not see him in the game. And he was beyond effective for the entirety of the game. I got a problem with that. Feed him. Give him the ball. And listen, if you're going to say you want to keep him on a pitch count, fine. But with the game on the line, let the big dogs eat. That's not me saying that. That's just fact. That's just fact. Let the big dogs eat. And look, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't think it's something that, the coaching staff is known for this. Because if you remember when we had Mark Ingram and he was injured, they wouldn't let JK still get on the field. They were still running, oh, we're going to share the load. Oh, yeah, we're going to share it. We're going to pair it. No. Apparently, this guy wants the ball. He's blocking well. He's running well, and he's catching well. Let him go. Take the training wheels off. And I'll be real with you, that's something that has to be talked about because we don't talk about it enough. We don't. We just don't. And it's tiring. Like, hold up. I'm actually going to read you his statistics yesterday. And that's actually what I'm trying to do right now. And you're going to get to tell me if I'm right or wrong about this because, when it comes to playmakers, we got one on the squad outside of Lamar, and we need him to go forward. Now, look, some people's going to get on me and be like, well, for us to go forward, we'd rather have him at the end of the season than now. Bro. No. Look, I get that. I get that sentiment. But if you're seeing, you know what I knew he was back when he did that jump cut? When he just jumped and then shifted, I was like, oh, he's back. Like, he's healed. Like, yo. Like, you remember, listen, when Michael Jordan first got hurt, I think in his second season, when he first got, I think he only played like 16 or 15 games or whatever else it was. It's when he came back, I think, versus the Boston Celtics. Everyone's like, oh, okay, yeah, he's come back from injury. It's when he had that 69-point or 63-point explosion that everyone said, oh, he's back. He's back. Look at this. JK had 8 carries for 44 yards, 5.5 yards a carry, right? And I think his long was 17. So he was getting he was doing it, bruh. He was doing it. We got to use him. We got to feed him. Like, look, Drake is a good back. He's not JK. Davis is an okay back. He's not JK. And with JK teamed up with Lamar, the running game would be something of a marvel to behold. And we haven't even talked about Justice Hill. Because Justice Hill's been running, outside of that game where he missed that big hole, he's been running with aggression. But see, this is what I'm saying. Give the man the ball and let him play football. It takes the weight off of your quarterback. That's fact. It just is. You can't even argue it. Look, I know sometimes players be like, oh, feed me. I'm the guy. I'm the man. No. With this team and this offense, he needs to be fed. If you don't want him always running between the tackles, use him in the pass game. Let him go one-on-one and go pick up yards. Swing. Wheel routes. Screens. Go to the flat. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, this has to be addressed. The Ravens will tell you one thing and do another. And do another. He is, right now, the best player in our backfield. When Gus comes back, then we'll have him, Gus, and Justice. But right now, we don't got Gus. Let the big dogs eat. Let J.K. get that ball and be himself. Stop holding him back. Let him get his rhythm. Let him get his confidence. I'm not saying to play him every down, but on that last play of the game, he should be in the game. He should be in the game. And there should be no one arguing with me on that. If you're going to look at it and say, no, just because we won, we didn't need it. That's a very stupid thing to say. And I don't like calling people stupid. That'd be a very stupid way to look at it. Because it's like, bro, are you serious? Like, serious? Just because we won, it was the right thing to do? And a lot of people think that way, specifically when it comes to Raven fans. And it's very annoying. Because it's like, bro, it's not hard to behold that. It's not hard to take in fact, common sense. And you saw JK address it when someone said if they're not going to use you, you might as well be traded. And he liked it. Use him. Let him go. It'll take the burden. Then the run game becomes multifunctional. You can scheme things up a little differently. Now when Lamar puts that ball in his gut, they got to go towards him. That just means that Lamar's going to have less carries, but bigger gains. That's what that means. I'd rather that. Call me crazy, but I'd rather that. Great win, yes. Team win, yes. We want more JK. JK. Like, straight up, bruh. Feed that man the ball. Feed him. Give him all he wants and deserves. The man is a playmaker. Like, I don't understand this notion where we don't put the ball in our best playmaker hands. Put it in his hands. Put that ball in his gut and say, go get it. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of breakaway runs with him doing, you know what I'm saying, feeding him. They're going to have to respect the run game even more. You know what that means? That means that it opens up the passing game even more. That means it opens up Mark Andrews even more. It means it opens up Dev Duvernay more. It means it opens up Bateman more. And hopefully, on the next video, which I'll be touching on, it'll be opening up DJ more. More. That's what it will do. Look, we got the GOAT kicker. When it comes down to a field goal, it's like a 99.9% chance we win in that game. That's true. Very true. But once again, me personally, just me personally, if we can win soundly, I'd rather it that way. And I believe we win soundly if we give JK the ball. I believe when we do, put that ball in his gut and Lamar pulls it back and looking for a pass, people are going to be more open than before. Instead of people being only a yard open, now it's 2 or 3 yards open. Easier passes make easier completions. Easier completions mean that you stay on the field. Staying on the field means you have a greater percentage of scoring touchdowns. And scoring more touchdowns gives you a greater opportunity to win the game. So I'm not going to take up y'all time too much. Just give JK the ball. Every day should be Thanksgiving for that man. Turkey, potato pie, sweet potato pie. We don't do pumpkin over here. Y'all knew that. I ain't saying pumpkin's nasty, but we don't do it over here. Mashed potatoes, pillowy mashed potatoes, slathered in a nice thick gravy. Not a baked turkey, a smoked turkey. Juicy and filling. I'm Jamaican, so with some rice. Rice and peas and plantain. Feed him. Give him what he wants. That ball, that rock. And let that man go to work. Thank you for showing up. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I love you guys. Remember to like and subscribe. And this is another episode of The Wunderkind Show. And your host, Nitro. Doing Nitro type things. Look, I'm going to see y'all again today. And y'all knows my slogan. Remember it. Peace. And I'm out. Give JK the ball!